Well, I promised you my next video will be a vlog video. Let's just hope I wasn't lying. Saturday nights in terms of traffic in Dublin are quiet enough, although at night in Dublin City you do need to have your head on a swivel. I suppose that's the same anywhere, but you get hoodlums out on their e-scooters, like that crowd over there, and you get others who might be out to get you. Well, that sounds a bit paranoid, but to be honest, I don't usually go into Dublin city centre on my bike late at night. I try to avoid it. I'll make my way into the city centre, I'll park it up in a secure car park, and I should be fine. Google Maps is being a bit weird. They tried to send me the other direction, which I don't know why. So Google Maps is only a guide, it's not a gospel. So you gotta do your own thing as well. You gotta watch traffic by yourself. And you can make your own decisions, you don't have to follow the map. I'm trying to talk loud as well, but I'm trying not to talk too loud. If you get my meaning? I'm assuming that wave is because she saw the GoPro on my chest. So I'm assuming that's the reason she waved. Or she liked my helmet or my bike. I'd say she probably liked my bike. Who doesn't like a Honda Innova? Although, to be fair, most people in this city I've encountered who talk about my bike don't know what my bike is. Despite the fact that even though my bike date is from a 2004, it was actually quite a popular bike back then. In 2004, everybody was driving a Honda Innova. Or Innova, as some people would call it as well. People are probably heading for a night out or heading home from a night out. It's still 9:30. That's considered early for Dublin City, especially for the nightlife. Nightlife tends to end at 1 o'clock around here, which is also the time that my car park will shut. But I'm usually very cautious on these roads as well, because at night in Dublin City taxis are everywhere. So I've mentioned this in some of my videos that I do not trust taxi people as far as I could throw them. Taxis tend to think they own the road, so I try to give them a wide berth as much as I can, really, but they usually get very quickly impatient, or they usually try and monopolize the lanes, because in Dublin City they're allowed to use the bus lanes if they have a passenger, of course. I'm keeping my eyes forward a little bit right now because I was getting eyes from the side there, which you couldn't see. As I said, head on a swivel. Okay, here's our turn off. Gotta watch this corner as well. A lot of pedestrians, a lot of tourists walking around, and they don't know the rules. What? Free traffic. All good. And here we go. I can actually just go through this barrier. The guys know me here, so the barrier doesn't really come up for a motorbike anyway. So I usually go down and buy a day pass off them. So it's a casual thing for me. They all know me here. Where you think you're reversing to? There you go. I don't know where they're going. Oh, come on, don't be stopping here. This is not a place to stop. There you go. There we go. And there's nobody in the parking space. Perfect. Yeah. Bike parking in Dublin is different. This car park, for example, only has one single dedicated space for motorbikes, and it's actually this space that I'm in right now. So all good. I'm just gonna get my stuff done, pay for my ticket, and head off to the movie. Well, that was a good movie, but every movie ends, time to go home. Alright, let's go. I'm not going the same route to get home, I'll take a different one. This is actually a route I do a lot because my local car shop is actually in the same area. Now it's not that busy, but this stop sign, nobody stops at it. Like, it's very rare I'll actually see a car stop at that stop sign. It's weird. I don't know. This driver ahead of me, it feels like he's not all there, if you get my meaning. He's indicating late. He's kind of all over the road. Like right now. These drivers make me nervous, and he's slowing down right now. He's just off the throttle. He's not even braking. These are the kind of drivers that make me nervous, especially at midnight. It makes me wonder, have you had anything to drink? Which probably not, more than likely. It looks like the person's more focused on the conversation with the person next to them rather than focusing on the road. I'm going to need a new helmet. My current helmet's fine, except there's two things. It fogs up so easily. But also I can't mount a chin mount to it properly. So I need a helmet that I can mount a action camera to the front, and also that won't fog up as easily. Also, the hinge is kind of broken on it, so it kind of just slides up and down right now, so it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I can't shake it with this car ahead. It's just really strange. I guess because there's no lights on it. I think that's it. Like, there's no rear lights on it. Even if you don't have your foot on the brake, it's supposed to have lights, right? But there's no lights on this one. I'm assuming they're broken? Alright, it's probably going to be windy now because I had to put my visor up. My visor was fogging up a lot because I'm not traveling very fast. But we're entering Fisborough now, so what is this taxi driver doing? Oh, I think the taxi driver is actually telling the person that their rear lights are not working. Because that's it. That was what was weirding me out. Her brakes are on right now, but when she puts the foot off the brake, the lights are turning off. That's not supposed to happen. Alright, into Fisborough. Nice, green lights all ahead. I'm actually going the speed limit. That taxi is not. That taxi is going way above the speed limit. And this taxi, I don't even know if they're going to turn. Yes, they are. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what it is. I know not all taxi drivers are bad, but it's just I've just learned not to trust them. I've learned to put little faith in them because they think they own the road. Or most of them do anyway. Or a lot of them are veteran drivers who drive all over the road, and I still don't approve of that either. Fine, you can drive all over the road, but doesn't mean I have to trust you. So this is usually my commuter route to get home as well. This is usually the second half of my commute. Going through Fisborough into Old Cabra and then home. I usually go this way because I usually go to the petrol station at this location as well. Roads are nice and empty. Well, it's particularly because we're way outside the city centre now, so we're in the rural areas, but I'm not used to this road being so empty. It's usually full of traffic during the day. I was going to stop at the petrol station, but I think I'll just head on. It's nice having this road to myself almost. Although I think my main concern at the moment, aside from the other cars of course, and the taxis, are foxes. At midnight, foxes are out and about. So I gotta watch out for any life that's crossing the road. Oh, petrol station's closing as well, so. Although I still think they take card as well nowadays. Okay, I'll take this. Nice slow drive from here. This is a 30 zone, which is full of speed bumps as well, and as I said again, foxes. The foxes love crossing the road at this hour, particularly in this area. So you got to be mindful of them. You know, I'm really hoping this recording actually works out, because I did another commute in order to see an apartment before this, and I drove 20 kilometers both ways, and the recording didn't work again. Rode is a very terrible product by the looks of it, because only one of my mics is working, or rather they're both working, but only one of them records and saves the recording, which is the one I'm using now. So I'm hoping it's going to work. If I get home and it's broken again, I'm just giving the product back, because I've had enough of it. People always say it's harder to see in the dark. I've never had that. I've never had an issue seeing in the dark. I know it's an urban myth that colorblind people can actually see better in the dark than people who are not colorblind. But to be honest, people say it's always too dark, and I'm just like, no, it's not. I can see perfectly fine. But yeah, in terms of what I'm going to do for my next setup, or my next change, is I'm going to have the GoPro, if I stick with GoPro rather, mounted on the chin of my helmet, but I'll need to get a new helmet first. I need to find a proper helmet that's similar to my own, but just has a chin that I can mount a camera to, because mine you can't. There's no place to mount it. Its curves are too different. Although I was thinking of getting one of those strap ones, but it would keep my visor from locking up fully. That said, my visor is rubbish anyway, so. But I think we'll end it there. I suppose I'll just sign off with just saying peace.